Hello. So today we're gonna, well, I've got a couple of English feeders. I'll show you them in a second. And I want to pop these on a couple of the hives. They're not doing so great. Well, one of them's new. It's the one we showed in the last video. Well, new to me. It's an established colony, but because they've been moved and that, I think it's sensible just to pop a bit of food on them. I'm using English feeders, 50/50 sugar syrup. I'm going to pop that on one of the hives, the one that we bought up in the last video, and then the smaller of my two other hives also, that needs a bit of food too, so I'm going to pop some on there. So here we go. Right, so here we have an English feeder. I like these because I've used the other ones, they're round ones that you can use without this device on top. And this is handy because then the bees don't actually get into the tray. The problem with the round ones that I've found is that the bees actually climb into the tray from here, and then they tend to drown, a lot of them, unfortunately. So it's not ideal, the other ones, so hence why I've switched to these English ones, and I find these are much better. So that's the English feeder that we're going to use. Okay, so here we are. This is the smaller of the two hives that I've got, and the colony is not quite as strong, so I'll open it up, and then I'm going to pop the English feeder on. There, you can see they've got a bit of food in there actually, so perhaps we'll leave them with that, but maybe... No, I'll add the English feeder. So here we are with the English feeder. Now, like you saw before, there is a bit of fondant on there. So I'm going to take that off with a hive tool. And I might also just pop that into the English feeder as well. And it's a bit unusual, but, you know, why not? So there we are. We've got some sugar syrup. Let's just get that one out. In there. We get these out because... Oh, this one's gone in. We'll get her out, sorry. And then the others will feed them. So now they've got some sugar syrup on there. That might help them a bit. Right, so here I am now as a member of the Beekeepers of the Lincolnshire Wolds up at our apiary on the Lincolnshire Wolds. And as down at the church, I'm just going to pop some sugar syrup onto one of the hives up here. This one it should be a bit more straightforward because there's a special light eek that's been created for this one. I'll show you, but it's quite cool. It does the job of an English feeder basically. Here we go. I'm now being chased by some bees because stupidly, where is he? I didn't put my veil on. I didn't expect them to. Oh, he's gone. This isn't my veil. I didn't expect them to be like that. But there we are. It's a cloudy day. Temperature's all right. It's fairly mild, but yeah. Right, onwards and onwards. Right, there we are. Slightly more sensible. So now I've got my veil on. I will put my gloves on. Don't worry. And then we'll open up this hive and pop some syrup on. Straightforward job, I hope. This is the other hive, and this is the no, I shouldn't do this without gloves on. Hang on. Right, and here's the other hive. So this is the feeder I was on about. I will give it a clean out, maybe at a later stage. The weather's not great, so they can come up there and take the syrup. So what I'll do, I don't know, did you see that? So they can come up from there and take the syrup. So it's made from an eek, as you can see. I'm just going to pop some syrup on it, and then they can, oops. So I'm just going to pop some syrup on it, and they can feed from that. So I'll put a fair amount in, but not too much, because as you can see in this one, it's not as good as an English feeder, but it's a little invention, but yeah, the English feeders are definitely better. So I'll straighten that up, and then we're all done with that one. Pretty straightforward. I'll pop a little bit more on. There we go. Try not to get any on the floor. Right. So there we are. So we've got all the hives, well, 2 out of the 4 have syrup on. The other hive at the church that you may have seen was quite, well, it's doing pretty well. So it doesn't, now I've taken my glove off, and now there's bees about again on my hand, trying to have a go. Anyway, yeah, so like I was saying, the other hive up at the church, the bigger one, that didn't need anything on it. They've got plenty and plenty of stores. It's a double brooder, and I'll talk more about that perhaps in the next video. But thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and thank you again.